Great. Well, we will get started. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for this webinar on Zanzibar White Sands. I am joined by the lovely Natalia, the co-owner of the property, who will bring you through the presentation this afternoon. Just some housekeeping before we get started. This webinar will be recorded and we'll upload it to our YouTube channel towards the end of the week, so you can catch up on it there or share it with your teams. We will also send it out in a follow-up newsletter, so do look out for that because it will contain all of the information you will need to sell Zanzibar White Sands. We'll also have some time at the end for questions, so if anything comes to mind throughout the presentation or at the end, please do pop it in the Q&A box and Natalia will be able to answer it live at the end. But for now, Natalia, I will pass over to you.
Thank you so much, Orla, and thank you everybody for joining today. I'll just start with little views while I'm introducing myself, little views from Zanzibar. So my name is Natalia. I'm the co-owner of Zanzibar White Sand. It's a family-owned property that my father started. So it's our family's property. The presentation will be about 15-20 minutes. As Orla said, we will have a question after. So if I'm not covering anything, please don't worry. Also, there is, I think, 2 videos throughout the presentation. If the Wi-Fi doesn't work or if you're not seeing them clearly, please don't worry. I will send you everything afterwards as well. For now, Zanzibar White Sand, it is a luxury boutique hotel. We're based in Zanzibar, as the name indicates, and we're part of Relais Chateaux since 2017. We started the property because we fell in love. It was a private trip to Zanzibar for the first time in Africa after a safari. And there, it was love at first sight. After 2 days, my father decided he wanted to build a house there to visit. A long story short, 3 years later, we were opening a hotel with 21 keys. And so this story is very much created what we have today because we have private villas with private pool. One of our big part of our DNA is that we are independent. We're family run still. We're very hands-on. It is our passion project. And so you'll see for those who had the chance to visit or for those who will, we always renovate, always have updates, and really try to, at any time, make sure that we have the best experience for our guests, from gastronomy to service to hardware and in every detail. Yes, this is the view from the beachfront. So we're typically a beachfront resort with beautiful beach of Paje in Zanzibar. And I'll show you right now where it's located on the island. It is in the southeast coast. And here I'd like to tell you a few more words about the destination, about Zanzibar. The airport is located in Stone Town. We have a brand new airport. Well, it's 3 years old, but let's say brand new. It's operated by Emirates, very modern. It has the Marhaba service. So we can really organize a VIP arrival, a very smooth arrival with 1 hour transfer to Zanzibar White Sand. Zanzibar White Sand is 1 kilometer away from Paje village, which is a very cute village, a bit bohemian. If you can imagine, a bit of a surfer town, a bit hip, and it has a lot to offer, from food trucks, sushi bar, restaurants, rooftop bars. So lots of things to do. And we're 1 kilometer away. So it makes it that we're far away enough that we have really quiet, no passage on our beach, but close enough that we can take a car for a few minutes or walk along the beach and be in that area, and so we're not isolated. Within Zanzibar, there is a few different landscapes. Notably, the northern part of Zanzibar is very crowded. It has beautiful beaches, lovely spots. At the same time, a lot of the tourism is concentrated there. And so you'll yeah, you'll see more tourism and more activity. Whereas the southeast part where we are, diametrically opposed also by its atmosphere, we are on a very natural beach, very quiet. You won't have any jet skis or beach boys. And so it's also very natural. We've been there for 11 years now. It's pretty much hasn't changed. We're the biggest hotel, probably on 10 kilometers of beach, and we have only 21 keys. What else did I want to mention here? Yes, the tides, which is a very important question. Um, Zanzibar is situated 4 degrees south from the equator, and so the tides are quite strong and you can feel them, especially on the east coast of Zanzibar. So here you will have every 12 hours a low tide, and 6 hours later high tide and low tide, etc. These tides, they change every day by 45 minutes. So if today it's at 7 a.m. the low tide, then the next low tide will be at 7 p.m. And what's really important here is how does the beach look like at low tide? It's about 1 hour every 12 hours, and where we're located is a huge USP of the property is that we're facing pure white sand ocean floor. And so you have these beautiful views. You can walk around, you don't need shoes. And we call the hotel White Sand. It's not very original, but it really reflects this unique and strategic point on the island. You will see this beautiful shades of gray. At the end of the picture, I'm not sure if everybody can see, but there is a line. It's the coral reef. It's 2 kilometers away from us. And the same coral reef nearby, right after the hotel, starts traveling towards the beach. So even 10 minutes by car, there is already coral reef on the beach. It's not looking nice. There can be urchins. You have to wear shoes and so on. So we have this very unique positioning of the low tide being an extremely beautiful spot. And so, as I mentioned, it's about 1 hour every 12 hours. So it's not disturbing at all. On the contrary. To come back to the villas after the location, we have created, so we have 21 keys and we have 18 villas and 3 rooms. All of this is built within a lot of gardens. For us, our main values here are about connecting nature and space. We believe in the luxury nowadays is to have lots of area, not feel neighbors breathing down your neck, not see also the neighboring properties, and really having your spot on the island with lots of nature surrounding. And so we have 18 villas. They are 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 5 bedroom. So here we have a quite range of offers from honeymooners to multi-gen families, and 3 cinnamon rooms. The cinnamon rooms, they are beautiful rooms. They're smaller and they have a hot tub instead of a pool. All the accommodation, they always have a dedicated butler service. We always have either a private pool or a hot tub, and we do indoor-outdoor living. I'll show you how it looks like now. This is a beachfront 1 bedroom villa. We have 5 like these, and you can see it has 2 units. On the right side, there is a bedroom with a rooftop terrace on top, and then the second part is the living room. You have the private pool in the middle, lots of space. All of this is 1,500 square meters, and so you have this intimacy. Let's go inside and see how it looks like when you come as a guest. On one side, you have this bedroom. It's been recently redecorated, but the concept stays the same. I'll show you how it looks like now. There is also a bathroom inside and a second bathroom outside. So you always have at least an external shower, and in this villa, shower and bathtub. Big private pool, you have a hammock, you have outdoor dining room, the living room. You can have meals also in your villa anytime. And this is my favorite spot. It's the rooftop terrace with the beautiful view on the beach. And the beach here, is very quiet. We haven't built a jetty, we don't have buoys, there is no jet skis, no motorized activity. We want the guests to have this experience of this untouched beach like you have in movies, and really this exotic side without having any disturbances. Coming back to the villas, so we have seen now the one-bedroom villa. The two-bedroom villas, they look very similar. They just have two ensuite bedrooms, one on top of each other, and the living room separate. And then we have a luxury five-bedroom villa. This is a much bigger villa. Here I'll mention also that we have in our offer something we call deluxe rooms. We can sell individual rooms within the two and the five-bedroom villas also. And this is usually done as last minute opportunities. And a brand new update is that last year we have built 7 new garden villas. These are all one bedroom and they are middle range. They are a little bit smaller than the beachfront villa we saw. So instead of having 2 units, the living room is in the same building, and they have either a hot tub or a private pool. They are running 100% on solar energy, which is a big technological feat that we're very proud of. And I'm also happy to say that by the end of the year, all the other villas will also be on that. So by the end of the year, all of our villas will be running 100% on solar power, and this is completely non-visible to our guests. You still have AC, you actually never have power cuts because we have battery storage of up to 2 days. And so it works perfectly and at the same time ensures that we lower our footprint. At the same time, on this photo, you can see also our new style of decoration. This is how we're redecorating all the other rooms as well. All the furniture is made as always in our carpentry workshop and our guests can visit. And it brings me to the cinnamon rooms, which are entry level. We have 3 of them. They have each a hot tub, a private garden. They're beautiful rooms. And so while they don't have a private pool, they're just a few steps away from our main pool. So also they have really all the amenities. Coming outside of our beautiful rooms, we want to explore Zanzibar and see what there is to do on the island. And we have a lot of experiences for our guests. The first one is our catamaran. We also have electric beach bicycles. All in all, we always do curated, local, and ethical activities. This is particularly important as Zanzibar is evolving a lot. You have a lot of options, lots of suppliers. We decided to not actively promote, for example, activities like swimming with the dolphins or with the turtles. Instead, we have curated and vetted our suppliers to make sure that we have beautiful excursions with the best of Zanzibar in an ethical way. And we have developed complementary activities. These are all available to our guests, and they're made in resort. The garden tour is our version of a spice tour because we have a lot of plants, we have spices, vegetables, everything, and our guests can go with a guide and learn how we use in the local medicine, in the local food, or which plants are mosquito repellent, for example. We have movie nights, Swahili lessons, Swahili cooking class. You can even try kite surfing if you're not sure if you would like to take lessons. So we have this taster session. And so once again, our guests can sign up and join us for these activities, which are completely free of charge, as are our facilities. We have a tennis court, brand new from 2 weeks ago. We opened our paddle court, beach bicycles and electric ones, which you saw the pictures just before, but also kayaks, stand-up paddles, and so. We do have a fitness, and this fitness, for those who have known it until now, was outdoor, which is beautiful in theory, but a bit harder practically because it can get quite hot. And so we have completely remodeled it. It is now indoor with AC, with big openings onto the nature. So you still have the feeling that you're outdoor, but you are in this high-tech, only techno gym equipment indoor fitness. We have outdoor pools, and we have also a water sports center where we do kite surfing, for example. This is at extra charge, a beautiful spot for kite surfing. And I'm very biased because all our family are kite surfers, and this is why also we thought it was the perfect spot. But really, for learning, for practicing, it is amazing because you have this tide and because we have the coral reef, which protects us and makes this lagoon water. Brand new activities that we offer now, e-foil, which is very popular because unlike kite surfing, where you need at least a few days of lessons to start enjoying it, e-foil, it's just 1 hour lesson, 2 hours tops, and then you can go around and glide on the lagoon. It's our only motorized activity, but it doesn't make any noise. We have a wing foil, or we have wing foil instruction rental, which is here a bit more niche, I would say. I find it quite hard. And so usually it would be more, I'm guessing, kite surfers and windsurfers who might be interested in that. Outside of the hotel, we have a lot, and Zanzibar as a destination has really a lot to offer. Here, just a few examples. We have snorkeling, diving. Of course, these are amazing, and there's so many different spots in Zanzibar. We can do the PADI certification. We can even do it in our pool. Stone Town is the capital. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you'll find culture, you'll find shopping, rooftop bars, antique stores, museums, and we always ask our guests what they're interested in and make a tailored itinerary just for them based on what they're interested in. We also have little tips that they can use during their time in Stone Town. Jozani Forest is a forest with monkeys and a mangrove forest. It's about 10 minutes away. And the Rock restaurant, it's very iconic in Zanzibar. It's this Italian restaurant on a rock. You can get there by boat, and of course, it's very Instagrammable as well. We're just 20 minutes away, and so it's very easy to get there. And one of my favorites now, it's Maloum Cave, which is a cave that has existed for a long time. It's a natural cave of fresh water. Someone purchased the land, created stairs and a jetty and changing rooms and everything, all the infrastructure, and made it available for entry and also privatization. And I think it's just so lovely because when it's hot and you can get yeah, you're on the beach all day in the sun, it's really nice to get out, and especially it's just 3 minutes away. Get out, go for 20 minutes or an hour, swim in this fresh water, in this jungle atmosphere, and here you have yeah, shade and just more refreshing views. At the hotel, we have tailors. We can do anything made out of these beautiful kitenge fabrics, from dresses, skirts, shorts, in as little as 4 hours. So you can come with a model or just a picture, and we have very creative guests. So I absolutely love that option. We do have in Galawa, which is a little dhow, and we can take the guests on the lagoon in front of the hotel. And we do have a spa. The spa has been renovated, and we have added doors and also AC for those who are interested in. However, we still have this very open, outdoorsy areas, and we can open these big doors also for the same view that you have now on the pictures. We do massages, of course, facials, but also we have hair and nail salon and different facilities like infrared sauna, steam room, hot tub, and the fitness that I mentioned that has been renovated. We also are dedicating efforts into building a more holistic wellness approach. Or holistic approach to wellness. We have a superfood smoothies menu. We can organize superfood workshops, yoga, energy healing, and so there is a reference really that a large panel of activities that our guests can use. Generally, we promote slow living with quick service, but just this connection to the nature with this regeneration that you can find in a place like that. I mentioned that it is a passion project, and we fell in love with Zanzibar. We have also built the hotel from the ground. So we, from the beginning, have invested a lot in energy, solar energies, wind energies, and in different commitments so that we could honor Zanzibar and also minimize our footprint. I mentioned the villas that are on 100% sustainable energy. We also produce our own drinking water. We have a lot of fauna and flora around the hotel. And my favorite is that all our cosmetics are made by the women of the village of Paje, which is about 10 minutes away. Here, it's almost all made based on seaweed at the Seaweed Center. And the seaweed is cultivated in Paje. It's dried and powdered and made into these beautiful cosmetics. So our guests are invited to visit, and it's complimentary. It takes about an hour, and you really have this renewed feeling when you go and see how it's all made, and then come back to your villa and take a soap, wash your hands, or shower, and really have this appreciation and gratitude and this connection also to local sustainable activities that uplift the community as well. We family friendly. We have 2-bedroom villas, we have 5-bedroom villas, and so we don't have any age restrictions. You'll find activities, you'll find VIP arrival for our little VIPs. We create kimonos on size whenever we have or every time we have the ages of children, so they'll find it on arrival in their rooms. We have child minding, different types of amenities, as well as menus for children. And similarly for other occasions, whether it's family or honeymoons, or special events like weddings, we can organize a lot of different tailored options, from floating breakfast you see here, but also we can do beach picnics, privatization of a rooftop bar, or made to measure events and setups. For the culinary journey, which is incredibly important for our Relais Chateaux guests, we have a philosophy that is really about, again, celebrating Zanzibar. We do local, seasonal, ocean to table, farm to table. You will see the fishermen giving the catch of the day to the chef on the beach in the morning. We also renew seasonally our menus, and yeah, we have 2 restaurants and 3 bars. So it is quite a few outlets for just 65 pax capacity, but we want our guests to also enjoy different outlets, have dinner in a different spot that where they ate breakfast, access different menus, and our cuisine in general is Mediterranean with a twist of Swahili. I think that's the best I would describe it, but of course we have a lot of different options. The beach restaurant was renovated and or actually completely rebuilt, and reopened in July of last year. Here we do sunrise experience because we can see the sunrise in the morning from coming from the ocean. So you can have coffee, fresh pastries, watching the sunrise. We have also breakfast, lunch there, and then in the evening a separate restaurant, Doors to Zanzibar, where we have, for example, poolside events, live entertainment, and different atmosphere than the beach bar. We have half board included in our rates, but we can quote on all meal plans from bed and breakfast to all inclusive. And the 3 bars are the lounge bar, the sunset bar for the evening, and the beach bar during the daytime. We have a few specials. We'll send you also everything, but just so you know, we have honeymooner special, we have a long stay 10%. And in November and beginning of December, we do stay 3, pay 2. Finally, some updates, especially for those who know us already. This year, we've also added wheelchair access. So this, as of 1st of June, we're fully wheelchair accessible. That means car ramps. We have water wheels, which is a wheelchair that goes into the ocean. We have pool lifts as well, and we do have this new fitness, new paddle court, lots of activities. The spa has been renovated, so yeah, a lot going on.